At the edge of the city stood a prison carved from stone, cold and final. Within its deepest cell sat a man condemned by the law, guilty, broken, and without defense. His name had been read aloud in the court, his crimes recited without mercy. At dawn, he was to die. Chains rested heavy on his wrists, but heavier still was the weight in his heart. He had no sacrifice left to offer, no plea remained. Justice had spoken. As the night stretched long, footsteps echoed through the corridor. The prisoner lifted his eyes, expecting a guard, but instead saw a man he did not recognize, quiet, resolute, bearing no chains of his own. The guards followed behind him, uneasy, as if escorting someone far greater than the walls that held them. The man paused before the cell. "This one," he said, his voice calm but commanding. "Release him," the guards protested. "He is condemned. The sentence is sealed." "I know," the man replied. "I will take his place." Silence fell. The prisoner gripped the bars. "You do not know what I've done," he whispered. "I deserve this." The man met his eyes. "Yes. And still I choose you." At dawn, the cell door opened. The chains fell away. The condemned man stumbled into the light, breath shaking, while behind him the other was bound and led away. The law was satisfied. Blood would be shed, but not his own. As the sun rose, the city heard of the execution. The substitute had died outside the gates, lifted upon a cross of wood, mocked by many, understood by few. Darkness covered the land, the earth trembled, and the veil of the temple tore from top to bottom. Days later, the freed man returned to the prison hill. The cross stood empty, the grave nearby lay open. Voice called his name. He turned and saw the one who had taken his place alive, bearing scars but shining with glory. "Why?" the man asked, falling to his knees. "Why would you die for me?" The risen one lifted him up. "Because you were condemned," he said, "and I came to set captives free." From that day on, the man lived no longer as a prisoner, but as a witness, declaring to all who would hear, "I was sentenced to die. Another took my place. I walked free because he did not." And so the story spread from prison cells to palaces, from sinners to saints, that mercy had triumphed over judgment, and salvation had been purchased by sacrifice. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.